Hello everyone, it is Erin Floto from Erin Floto Designs here, and I want to thank Sakura of America for providing me this platform and asking me to do a video on a bullet journal weekly spread. So I am doing a fire and ice theme for the month of May because I am celebrating my anniversary in May, and our honeymoon location was in Iceland, which has volcanoes and glaciers. And we just absolutely loved our honeymoon. I highly, highly recommend. It's an absolutely gorgeous country, and they are so, so nice there. So I had an incredible time. So I thought that because I'm celebrating my second anniversary with my husband, it would be really fun to kind of do an ode to our honeymoon and doing this fire and ice theme. One of the things that I really love about using jelly roll pens is the amount of ink that comes out of them makes them really, really good blending tools. So that's actually what I'm doing with these headers for each of my days for this weekly setup is I am blending from one color to the next. So I am using the teal and the blue from the metallic collection as well as the blue from the Moonlight collection to blend for my ice side of the page. So I am starting with the teal, and then once I get to where I kind of want to transition to the next color, I hold the pen up really, really lightly on the paper to allow the most amount of ink to flow, and then immediately pick up the blue metallic and work into the the little puddle of ink that I created, and then blend it out into the next section, and then do the same thing obviously from the metallic to the next blue color. And I thought that these colors would be perfect, especially in the Moonlight and Metallic collections, because they work really, really well on black paper. So that is the bullet journal that I'm using currently. It is from Archer and Olive. All of the products that I linked today will be down below in the description box. So moving on to my fire side, I am using the yellow, orange, and red pens from the Moonlight collection, as well as the black from the Metallic collection. So this is supposed to emulate the lava running down the volcano, whereas the blues and the teals are supposed to emulate the glaciers. So I am doing the same process here, but with 4 colors. So I'm making the sections a little bit smaller for this fireside, and I'm collecting the ink and then transitioning to the next color. So I am doing from yellow to orange to red and then to that metallic black, and I thought that that was perfect because the volcano just exploded not too long ago in Iceland, and you can see all of the black shininess around how the lava is flowing. So I thought it was absolutely perfect for that look. And it looks a little bit gray on the Blackout paper, which I actually really like because it's really helpful to actually see the pen. So I like that it gives that gray shimmer as well. So I almost always go back to my horizontal weekly. It is a very comforting weekly spread for me when I know I have a lot going on. Basically, what I do is I create 6 columns. So Monday through Wednesday will be on the left-hand side. Thursday through Sunday will be on the right-hand side. I split up the last box into 2 different sections, mostly because my weekends are I try to relax a little bit on the weekends, and they're pretty much full of the same types of tasks. I try to relax. I try to make sure that I have some work-life balance in there. So I am definitely trying to do less on the weekends. So creating a smaller space really emphasizes that for me because there's not as much space to put tasks in. So if you want to trick your brain, that is how you do it. I find that it works really, really well for me. Obviously, this spread wouldn't work for some people because maybe you do have a lot going on the weekends, and instead you can create 4 different horizontal spreads on that right hand side and on the left hand side, and maybe have like a note section or something like that as well. Or maybe you want to write your events down or your weather or anything like that. For me, this spread definitely works because it really emphasizes that I need to take a little bit of a break on the weekends. I do work a full-time job as well as own a business, so I need to find at least a little bit of time to relax in there as well. When I use a horizontal weekly, I also split each section into 3 columns, and that typically works really well for me as well because I will have my work tasks on the left hand side. I'll have probably my business tasks in the middle, and then my home tasks in the last column. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of a hybrid type of spread where the actual day is a horizontal weekly, but then within the day, it is a vertical because I have the different columns. And that just works well for me. I've been doing bullet journaling for a long time, so I've experimented a lot over the years to try to figure out what works well for me. And what works well for me may not work well for you, but I love that about bullet journaling, that it is a big just journey of trial and error to find out what works for you. And then once you find it, it is such a sweet experience. And sometimes you can go to multiple different types of weekly spreads because you know what type of week you have. When I have a busy week, maybe I'll do an Alistair method or something like that. So that is my week. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you really like this fire and ice theme. If you have any questions, like I said, please let me know in the comments down below. I am super happy to answer any questions that you may have. So thank you so much to Sakura of America for supporting me in this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everyone.